Michaela speaks. Now, this year in November, Jennifer and I were married 20 years. And we dated for 9, so we're together 29 years. In fact, some of you weren't even born when we first started dating. But, you know, she has often taken the time to acknowledge how I help her with this part. But I have never taken the time to acknowledge her. And I actually was driving into work the other day, and I was thinking about the Polar Express, and I said, if she was on that train, she would have got the ticket leader. Because she's a leader in this family. And I'm going to tell you, there's nothing more important to her than all of you. You are her #1 priority. She loves you with her entire heart. And I love her for everything she's done for me.
All right, Michaela, follow that.
So you just wrapped it up for me. I'm done. Great. Gene, you're the best. So I actually want to kind of divert from the Christmassy mindset real quick, and I know you guys are all packed in, so if you need to breathe, take it. But January 4th is my dad's 70th birthday. And you know what he refuses to let Judy or I or anyone else do? Throw a party for him. Right. So since we're gathered here, can we sing happy birthday?
Yay!
1, 2, 3, go!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you.
Is that my daughter?
I take my platforms where I can find them. So I'm going to do another quick wrap up and tell y'all that Connor's doing really well. He is all manner of where he's supposed to be. He was out the other day kind of like playing basketball with the kids and like hanging out. So he is right on. And that tiny little fundraiser I sent out to you guys ended up raising over $10,000 for Connor and for their wives and all of that. So I say thank you.
That's awesome.
So, as I've thought about this year, right, like we're talking about my dad's 70th birthday, and the best part about his birthday is he was born in 50, and I was born in 80, which means this lack of mathematician skill person can always know his age and mine. So I'm approaching 40, right? So this whole year for me has been about what matters, right? I got to 39 and I was like, I'll be darned if I hit 40, and I don't know what my values are, and I don't know what's important, and I don't know how to love myself. So I've been thinking a lot about values, right? And I look at this, and I can't tell you what Jim and Eileen really thought their core values were, but I can tell you that it's alive and well. I see it in the way our parents raised us. I see it in the way our generation, led Thank You by Jennifer, has embraced the values of family and consistency and love and strength. I don't know what they would say, but I want to applaud all of you for knowing it well enough to teach it to us to find the right spouse, to help us build this family, so that we can take our children and lift them up in the way that Jim and Eileen hoped would be, in the way that you guys hope will be, in the way that Jennifer and I and my cousins hope our children will raise their children to be. So I look at this year and I say, oh my goodness, we've had weddings, lots of beautiful weddings. We have welcomed amazing people into our family. We have welcomed beautiful children. We have baptized them. We have had first birthdays. We're reaching all manner of milestones. And we've also shared some loss. And one thing I think about this family is, despite loss, we are wrapped in gold and good, right? There's a Japanese mindset, right? I think it's called like Kitamsumi or something like that. You break a beautiful piece of pottery and you don't throw it away. What do? You line it in gold and you embrace it and you fill it with powders and metals and you make it something bigger and better than it was before. It's never the same, but it's still beautiful and it's still well. And I look at that and I think of Aunt Fran's email and the level of vulnerability that she shared with us so that we can be with her in this. I think about Aunt Debbie and the strength and the balance and perspective you move forward through your cancer scare after income. The way you held her and did you. I think of Lisa and the way she was so with Kyle and so there with us and so ready for Brooke. And I know that the golden, misshapen, broken, beautiful, amazing pottery of this family is the most precious gift that we will ever have. It's going to change, and it's going to change. But I tell you what, guys, those values of Jim and Eileen and the things that meant to them are going to be with you, Sarah and Mike. They're with you already. They're going to move forward. And they are all here today. So I welcome you guys to take on my mission of this year, which is finding more joy in my life. And I invite you to be with me on that because, my good God, we are so blessed. And I thank you, and I hope similarly that you understand that the single greatest thing I've ever been blessed with is family. So I don't have a glass. If I did, I'd raise it to all of you. And I would say that may the road, bouncy and bumpy and uncomfortable as it may be, always rise to meet you. And if it doesn't, I will promise you we will all be there to help you through it. So Merry Christmas, and may the gift of our beautiful golden broken pottery decorate your life forever.
Step up, step up, step up.
One more thing. I have an announcement. I would like every sister, every niece, and every wife of a nephew to come in the front here on this couch. Everybody else can do whatever they want. All you guys, yeah.